Guys, I think I went a little crazy today. It's day 23 of me trading with Apex. Let's go ahead and show you where this is at. I still haven't taken any trade anymore in my PA account, and this is my eval. Brought it down a little bit. Let me go over the trades I took today. Let me get rid of this so it's a little more better to see. So I did not, actually no, I did place a trade within the first 30 minutes of the New York session, right here. So price was above the hourly 50 EMA, and so I'm like, all right, I don't really want to go long, but that's what my strategy says to do. So let's look for a nice bear candle opening and closing above the 10 EMA, which is this blue line. And so what I did was this little candle popped up here, this little hammer candle. And if you can see, it didn't quite close above that blue line, the 10 EMA on the 3-minute. But that's kind of a close, I called that kind of a close enough candle. So I decided to use it, right? So I put my entry not only above the high, but also above this little high right here, and waited and put my stop up below the low, right, of this hammer right here. So basically it was a trap for me. Got wicked in and then stopped out immediately from 1R. You know, that kind of sucked. So as we're coming down, I'm like, okay, well, we're still above this hourly 50 EMA, so I can't necessarily go short. But I'll tell you when I can go short. Once we came back up and we closed above that 10 EMA, and we actually, here we go. I did it again. Before I went short, I did the same type of trade right here. I got long above the high of this bear candle, almost closing above the 10 EMA. And now that I'm looking back at that, that was a pretty solid close below it. So I shouldn't have even put this trade in. But at the time, I wasn't like, looking at it like super hard. And I thought that's a close enough candle. I'll go long above it. Again, got wicked in. But this time it was kind of cool. Well, not cool, but I was able to exit here. So smaller loss right there. And then once this new bull candle opened and closed below the 10, and I actually think I manually exited this one. I said, let me go ahead and close this out, because once this candle popped up, I said, I would like to go short below it, because even though it was right above the hourly 50 EMA, like I said, when something's that close to it, it could just be flipped, flipped down. So yeah, we're above that EMA, but I wanted to kind of take a chance on that, and it worked. This was a decent trade. Got entered below the low of this bull candle, and I was a little nervous because of all these wicks right here, but just wanted to follow the plan. Yeah, this ended up being okay. Kind of saved me, because at this point, these two trades, I think I was down like over $400, and I was able to kind of move my stop on this trade. I exited 2 contracts at my 1.2R, and I did want to leave a runner down here to this area, down to basically yesterday's low. It wasn't going to be right at this black line, but somewhere in that area. But price turned around and I got trailed out, and this is where my last contract, where I got out. I got stopped out or trailed out, right? So that happened, and I just felt like I wasn't done trading. Like I said, I think in evals now, I think I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive when it comes to this. And now that I'm kind of losing a little smaller on my losing trades, I don't mind it. Now, this was crazy. Losing a full R that fast, that was kind of crazy. I couldn't really help that. But other than things like that, I am doing a better job at managing my stop. So that was a winning trade. Didn't feel like I was done yet. We were well below the hourly 50 EMA, and we got a new bull candle opening and closing below that 10, and so I decided to get in under that and have my stop not only above this high here, but also just a little bit above the 50 EMA. And as you can see, if I wouldn't have moved my stop, it literally would have went right to my stop, my original stop, and that would have been, I would have been sad. So, and on this one, I was able to exit one contract at 0.5 R. So that wasn't too bad. The loss again was smaller there. It wasn't like so terrible. And I did it again here. So we had that. Oh, on this candle, what was interesting about this, I said, okay, I could kind of do what I did on this trade, right? We're technically below that 50 EMA on the hourly, but it's like right there and it could flip. So I actually had a trade set above the high of this candle. And then I eventually moved that long position down above this high of this bear candle, opening and closing above that 10. We had a lot of volume come in right here at this point on this bear candle. So I said, yeah, if that gets taken out, you know, I want to be in there. And then when this second candle formed, I said that may be even a better entry. But that didn't get filled, right? So this little bull candle opened and closed, and it really was. I mean, this was right at the 10. And this is the candle I should have taken, but it was so small that it sort of threw me off and I didn't enter there. I said, you know what, if I get another, you know, a second bull candle opening and closing below that 10 EMA, I'll take that one, which I did. I should have probably got in on a retest of this candle, but I didn't. Same thing, right? We dropped down super fast and I exit one contract here, I believe. And then let's see, I exited another contract at my 1.2 R, moved my stop. So that happened. The unfortunate thing is at this time, you know, it ran up and I'm like, okay, I'm probably going to get stopped out. And I was sitting here at the computer this time. I was watching it and I was getting on my nerves, like watching it do this. And as these candles are forming, it's just going up and down, up and down. I was getting annoyed and I just decided to exit. I didn't know, but kind of wish I would have been a little more patient because at least would have been able to get out of my last contract, you know, just a little bit, you know, somewhere in the green, but it's all good. So today was a losing day, but I did win back some of what I lost. I think I was literally down like, it was like almost like 450 or something. So, but that was today. That was Friday. I took 5 trades. I haven't done that in a long time. And don't know that I should keep doing that. But anyways, I was just really trying to, I guess, get back everything I lost. At one point, I believe it might have been with this trade. At one point, I was doing pretty good. I should have probably exited everything here. And that would have been great. Also, the other thing is kind of bittersweet. I did get trailed out on this trade. It was a winning one. But to be honest, if I would have just kept my stop loss at 0.5 R or just moved it right here, I wouldn't have gotten stopped out. And this actually would have hit the target, the 2.2 R target on this trade. So right here. So it's kind of bittersweet, but it is what it is. Anyways, those are the trades I took. Like and subscribe. If you like the video, leave a comment if you have anything to say, and I'll see you on the next one.